It seems like a pretty good argument until you actually stop and think about it. Hey guys, it's me again, Douglas, and today I want to talk to you guys about something that I heard someone say the other day. I heard an atheist say something, and an atheist is someone who doesn't believe that God is real. And I'm sorry if I don't get their quote like exactly right, but I think that they were actually paraphrasing something that someone else said, and I think that actually that person was also paraphrasing something that someone else said. So basically what they said was, they said there's so many gods. Let's say there's like 3,000 gods in the world. And he said, really, Christians and atheists aren't that much different at all, because a Christian doesn't believe in 2,999 of those gods. And an atheist just doesn't believe in one more. An atheist just doesn't believe in 3,000 gods. So it's only a difference between 2,999 and 3,000, which is no big difference at all. And when I first heard this, I was like, interesting. I didn't really know how to answer that. It didn't change my mind, but I didn't have a good answer in that moment. And unfortunately, a lot of arguments are kind of like that. Like, people use that sort of tactic, you could say, for debate. Like, they think so long as I can make this other person look silly, I win, right? And it's like, well, what do you win? Like, are we looking for truth, or are we just looking to embarrass people? But that's a whole other discussion. What I want to talk about today is this specific argument, which at the surface might seem good, but it does not make sense. This argument of, Christianity and atheism are pretty much identical, because atheism, they just believe in one less God than us. My pastor at our church, when he was doing the announcement time before he did the sermon, and he's like talking about, the different small groups that are meeting that week, and he congratulated people for their birthdays and for anniversaries, that sort of thing. He said that we should be careful because there have been lots of reports from people saying that someone using his profile picture and his name have been sending emails to people asking for money. And he said, I will never send you an email asking for money. These are fake emails. And the truth is, it's really easy for people to do that. It's not actually that hard for someone to make a program that can just take someone's, profile picture and their name, make a whole bunch of fake email addresses and a whole bunch of fake social media accounts, and then automatically send a whole bunch of people, fake emails and fake messages trying to trick them. And I feel like that situation is very similar to the argument that this atheist made, right? They say, there's thousands of gods. I just don't believe in one less than you. I'm like, well, if someone made thousands of fake accounts of my pastor, first of all, it wouldn't make any sense to say, well, look at all these. There's thousands of these accounts and they all have the same name and they all have the same picture. Obviously, all of them are fake. That doesn't make any sense. Clearly, one of them is right. The more logical assumption is to assume that one of them is true and all the rest are fake. And honestly, like, most of these fake accounts are pretty obviously fake. They'll send messages like, hello, dearest friend, I am in immediate need of your help. Please send Amazon gift card or go to jail, in all caps. Like, this is obviously a fake email. It's a fake account. And so even just by doing some digging, you could probably figure out which one the real pastor is. But honestly, how I would find out which one the real pastor is? I would just go to my pastor and say, hey, which one of these is you? And he'd say, that one. And I'd say, thanks. Boom. Done. It doesn't matter how many fake accounts someone makes. That doesn't change the fact that my pastor is real. It has nothing to do with his reality. And it's the same with God. Just because there are many fake gods, thousands and thousands of fake gods, that doesn't have anything to do with the reality of the one true God. And yeah, I think that, just like you could do some digging to find which of the accounts is the real account of my pastor, you could do some digging and find which God is the real God. But when it comes right down to it, the reason why I believe in the one true God is because I know him. And you might scoff at that, but that's the truth. So my challenge to you guys today is that you would pick up the Bible and learn about God. The Bible is a great place to learn about God. And the Bible says that if you go looking for God, you'll find him. But if you want to run away from God, he'll let you for a while. The God of the Bible is the one true God. And it doesn't matter how many fakes there are, Jesus is still Lord. Hey guys, I hope you like this video. And yeah, I feel like there are a lot of zingers out there, a lot of things that atheists will say that if you were talking to one and they brought this up in conversation, it'd be like, oh, I don't know how to answer that. And the truth is that's okay, right? You don't need all the answers. And it's perfectly fine to just, take what someone says and go think about it for a while. If someone is just trying to embarrass you, it's obvious that they're not looking for truth. They're just looking to like stomp somebody. But like proving that you're better at talking than someone else is, or, proving that you can surprise someone, that doesn't really have anything to do with truth. You can totally like win an argument and be absolutely wrong. So if you're in a situation where you're talking to someone and they're being kind of aggressive about your faith, it's okay to just, not know the answer. If you don't know the answer, go look it up. Go figure it out. You don't need to prove it to them, but it can be really good to, find out for yourself. God isn't God because we have all the answers. He's God because He's God.